This segment is sponsored by Jacobs Financial Services. It's been a while since Tom has joined us here on the sofa. And look who is joining him, Terri DeBoer. It is good to have both of you here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Catherine. Great to be here.
It is fun to see you a year in
A year
on the
in,
big career
exactly,
change.
yeah.
What in the world inspires such a move?
Yeah, so you know, for me it was interesting because I hosted a show very similar to this for many, many years, and Tom, of course, one of our favorite guests. And as Tom came to visit us every week, and as I celebrated birthday after birthday, it really dawned on me that Tom was talking to me. And in fact, in the summer of 2022, Tom was the first person to point out to me that my 401k was on the path to losing 25 to 26% of its value. And so as I learned more about the retirement financial planning industry, and I understood the huge gaps there are in the information and in the preparation, I decided to make a career pivot at this point in my life and join the team at Jacobs Financial, and I haven't looked back since.
A career pivot and a financial pivot,
A
because
big
you
financial
took the
pivot.
advice of this man.
Exactly, yes, indeed.
And Tom, Terri built her career on trust, right? People believed in her when she spoke of the weather. What attracted you to bringing her onto the squad?
Well, you know, we're in the money business. We're in the business of helping people win in retirement, and in order for people to work with us, they have to trust us. And one of the most trusted names and faces in West Michigan is Terri DeBoer. Working with Terri, doing what we're doing today with Wood TV for a number of years, I realized Terri is just a great addition to our team to help people understand who Jacobs Financial is and that you can trust us. If you can trust Terri DeBoer, you can trust us.
And who are you? What do you want people to know about how you serve them?
Yeah, we're very different than your typical financial planning firm. Our clients aren't 20 years old, they're not 30, they're not 40. Our clients are folks that are approaching retirement, 55 to 80 years old. Maybe they're going to retire in the next 3 to 7 years. Maybe they've already retired, but we just simply believe as you get older, you must take less risk because you have less time to recover.
So what does that look like in terms of taking less risk?
Well, where you invest your money determines the risk level. So most of the people we meet with have their money in a spot where they could lose it. It's in their company 401k or a 403b, maybe it's in a brokerage account, all tied to the variance of the stock market. We don't believe in the market for our clients. We believe there's other places. We love insurance products, fixed indexed annuities. We have guarantees from the insurance companies, some of the most reputable, powerful, stable companies on planet Earth that can provide safety to our clients.
You mentioned your 401k,
Right?
And this is a time of a lot of uncertainty, right?
Yeah.
When you see people, because I know you've been doing a lot of seminars, Terri.
Exactly, you know, and that's been a big part of my mission so far, is really to help spread the information and help to educate people. And when I took a look at my own 401k and I understood that my future retirement was at one point tied to the fluctuation of the market, similar to the weather that I forecast for so many years. In the financial markets, there are occasional inevitable storms that we cannot stop them from coming. We see our friends in the southeastern United States cleaning up from the devastation of Hurricane Helene. And you know, that same kind of devastation could wipe out your 401k because you can't stop the fluctuations, you can't stop the financial storms, but you can certainly prepare for them.
Think about this. You're 64, you want to retire next year at age 65. This year the market goes down 40%. First of all, is that possible? Very possible. If the market were to do something naughty like that, and that's your situation, now you get to 65, you have to decide, do I retire today with 40% less money? Or do I have to keep working to make up for what I lost? My opinion is, let's not take that chance. Let's get our money in a spot where it's principal protected. If the markets tank, you keep all your dough. If the markets are going up, you have an opportunity to enjoy those gains. Wonderful, wonderful products, and I would just encourage people, check it out, give us a call, let us show you what we can do to help you win in your retirement.
Hey, speaking of showing them,
Yeah.
let's show them the new book.
We wrote another book, exactly.
Yeah, this is cool. This is kind of like a workbook.
It
Who
sure
should
is.
have this book, you guys?
Everybody. You know, if you're age 55 plus, let us send you a free copy, get a hold of our office. We would love to have you take a look at the book. We'll send it to you free of charge. In fact, if you call today, you'll have it in your mailbox by the end of the week. It starts out with helping you understand how important it is to have an income plan. We believe that having an income plan and a budget for retirement is an essential first step in the process, and that book really is designed to give you all of the information, all of the moving parts, and to understand it in a really easy to understand format.
All right, I love it. If you'd like to make an appointment to sit down with Tom, Terri, and the team, visit jacobsfs.com. Thanks to both of you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.